Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. A military base in Russian-occupied Crimea has been hit by a series of explosions, reportedly leaving at least 2 people hurt. Russian officials said a fire triggered the blasts at an arms dump in the Jankoy area of northern Crimea. A transformer substation also caught fire near the same town. What caused the blast is unclear, but last week Russian warplanes were destroyed in an apparent Ukrainian attack on the Crimean coast. William Ruto's victory in Kenya's presidential election has been welcomed internationally, despite a dramatic dispute over the result. Mr. Ruto narrowly beat rival Raila Odinga, taking 50.5% of the vote. The announcement was delayed amid scuffles at the results centre and allegations of vote rigging by Mr. Odinga's campaign. By contrast, the mood in Eldoret, Ruto's home turf, was still ecstatic the morning after the announcement, with portrait-waving Ruto supporters dancing on the streets.
I invite the President-elect to come forward and receive his certificate.
Yesterday, Mr. Ruto hailed the Electoral Commission as heroes after saying there was no looking back, we are looking to the future.
I know many are wondering, especially those who have done many things against us. I want to tell them that they have nothing to fear. There is no room. There is nothing. There is no room for vengeance. There is no room for looking back. We are looking into the future. I am acutely aware that our country is at a stage where we need all hands on deck to move it forward.
Australia's Prime Minister says his predecessor, Scott Morrison, had undermined our democracy by secretly appointing himself Minister for Home Affairs and Treasury during the COVID-19 pandemic, in addition to the health, finance and resources portfolios previously revealed. Morrison has defended taking on extra ministerial roles without his cabinet's knowledge during the COVID-19 pandemic, saying it was an unprecedented time and that the powers served as a safeguard. But Anthony Albanese told reporters this was a disgrace.
There have been revelations of an extraordinary and unprecedented trashing of our democracy by the former Morrison government. This has been government by deception, government in secret, the appointment of not a shadow ministry by the Leader of the Opposition, but a shadow government by the Prime Minister.
Police and rescue officials say a speeding bus collided with an oil tanker in Pakistan, killing 20 people in a crash overnight. The crash triggered a fire that engulfed both the tanker and the bus. The oil tanker was burnt beyond identification to determine which company it belongs to. The dead and the injured had been transported to Nishtar Hospital in Multan. It's thought 6 passengers survived. A bus carrying 39 people has fallen down a roadside riverbed in Kashmir, in India, killing 6 police officers after its brake malfunctioned. The troops were on their way from Chandanwari to Pahalgam when the incident happened. At least 32 other personnel travelling in the bus suffered serious injuries. And finally, thousands of Elvis Presley fans from around the world have attended a candlelight vigil outside his Memphis home to mark the 45th anniversary of the singer's death. Fans lined up outside the Graceland estate hours before the start of the event to honour the King of Rock. Elvis's ex-wife, Priscilla Presley, thanked the crowd for their devotion to the icon and his music during the annual event where tributes are planned this week. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.